Well, welcome and thank you for joining us this evening at Batavia Public Library. Tonight is Inclusion Game Night, but we're sprucing it up just a little bit with our Library Leader Award ceremony for 2025. We're very excited to present this award this evening. So before we go into a few short, I promise, speeches, I just want to acknowledge some of our special guests who are here this evening. Of course, Ken and Terry Mate, who are the recipients of the award, and any family and friends, which I believe is the entire room. And I'd also like to acknowledge the 6 people who nominated the Mates for this award: Mallory Manning, Christine Edison, Sue Rutas, Mary Lee Heinrich, Amy Marks, and Jill Schwartz. I'd also like to acknowledge some of our past recipients. There are a few of them here this evening with us. We do this award every 2 years. So in 2023, the award went to Joanne Silman, who is here this evening. Joanne used to be the head of youth services here at the library before she retired. And then we also, Daniel Russo is here. He is our board president and a past recipient. Is there anyone else here that I missed? Okay. I'd also like to acknowledge the nominating committee, the committee that nominated or reviewed the nominations for the award and selected the winner. So we have a committee of 3 board members, and that is Elizabeth Larson, Kathy Hubbard, and Mary Ann Fasano. And then I'd also like to acknowledge another special guest that is here this evening, Mayor Schilke, who has 2 words to say on behalf of Ken and Terry. And so, before I go into my bit, I just want to review. We're going to have Mallory talk for a few minutes. Elizabeth Larson, one of the committee members of the library board, and also the treasurer of the board, is going to read the resolution proclaiming Terry and Ken as our winners of the award. And then Mayor Schilke will say a few words, and then we have all sorts of wonderful refreshments, and I guess there's like a lot of pizza. So we have lots of snacks for everybody to have before you start playing your game. So thank you all for coming, and then I just have a few more words to say before I turn it over to Mallory. I need my glasses. It is my great honor to present this year's Batavia Public Library Leader Award, which recognizes individuals who have made a lasting and meaningful contribution to our library and the Batavia community. This award celebrates volunteers and community members who embody the library's mission. Those who not only support our work, but also help the library grow into a more welcoming and enriching place for everyone. This year's recipients, Terry and Ken Mate, are the perfect example of what this award represents. 10 years ago, they partnered with the library to create Inclusion Game Night, a program that has provided joy, connection, and belonging for countless families in Batavia. Month after month, they've given their time, creativity, and energy to ensure this event remains a safe and welcoming space for people of all abilities. Ken has also shared his talents with the library by performing here as a comedian and magician, while Terry, in her role as a special education teacher with Mid-Valley Special Education Cooperative, has brought compassion, expertise, and an inclusive spirit to everything she does. Together, Terry and Ken have shown what it means to lead with kindness, dedication, and heart. Their commitment over more than a decade has made a significant and lasting impact, not only on the library, but on our entire community. On behalf of the Batavia Public Library, I am proud to present the 2025 Library Leader Award to Terry and Ken Mate. So please join me in congratulating and thanking them for their extraordinary work. read the resolution, please? All right, we're going to have Mallory say a few words, and I'm going to go grab that resolution.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out to this. This really means a lot to not only myself, but Ken and Terry and everyone here at the library. So thank you so much. Okay, now to what I wrote. So I nominated Ken and Terry Mate for the Batavia Public Library's Library Leader Award for 2025. I don't like this mic. Thank you, Owen. My son is here. I have had the pleasure of working with Ken and Terry for the past 3 years on Inclusion Game Night. When I started here, I was told that I would oversee this program, but not to worry, because I would also be working with Terry, who is really nice, and Ken, who does magic. You're not nice. After working with them for a while now, I can say it is true that Terry is really nice and Ken does magic. But he also tells jokes. Inclusion Game Night is a unique program in that it is the only one of its kind in the area and has been going strong for 10 plus years. Terry and Ken know every participant that comes into the room and welcomes them with big smiles, hugs, and high fives. A lot of participants have either been Terry's students or are her students now. With her expertise in this population, she is amazing at regulating emotions and providing structure in a fun and lighthearted way. Ken isn't one to shy away from dressing up in silly costumes to get laughter from the participants or play never-ending games of Candyland, with him usually losing. Inclusion Game Night is innovative, inclusive, and a responsive library program and service that enhances lives. I have yet to see one person leave there without the biggest smile on their face. I will say it's also one of my favorite nights of the month, just to be with everyone, and just everyone's energy and happiness is very contagious. One of the nice things about this program is that it allows students who have aged out of school to have a place that is welcoming and accepting of them, where they can be with their friends or past teachers. We get a lot of volunteers, and it's amazing. Ken and Terry provide a service to not only participants of Inclusion Game Night, but also their parents. I have been told many times how wonderful it is for parents to have this 1.5 hour a month to just sit and be themselves or run errands. Parents are always allowed to stay, but are encouraged to leave if their child can be unassisted, to give the child the freedom to hang with their peers unsupervised. I strongly believe that Ken and Terry are the best choice for this award because they have provided a service to our community that is unique and special for 10 plus years. They are two truly selfless people who have created a program that is inclusive and positive, and they have changed the lives of those who attend. It has been my pleasure working with them, and I look forward to many more years and seeing where this program will grow. So thank you both so much.
And before we read the resolution, how about if Mayor Schilke would come up? He has a few words he'd like to say about the Mates. All good, I'm sure.
Well, thank you. I am honored tonight to be here and participate in this ceremony for Ken and Terry. They are people who really have made Batavia a very special place to live. And right now, as I stand here and talk to you, we have some very interesting things happening in our town. One of them is that between 2022 and 2026, we will have added 800 new houses to the city of Batavia. And as a result of that, we've been out asking these new buyers or these new residents, why did you want to come here? And the standard response is, this is a very, very nice town, and it really stands out. And we've been to events and seen things, and one of the things they mentioned is programs here at the library. And this is what we really want to find for our family to live in such a wonderful place as Batavia, Illinois. So if I look around and try to figure out who's helping all this come together, the two we are honoring here tonight are two of the people who really make Batavia shine and really make it stand out as a nice place. And I think the most common place I run into Ken is over at the Valley Shoulder Workshop, and he seems to be there all the time. And I would suggest. I would suggest that the Valley Shoulder Workshop is one of the really shining, bright, special places in Batavia that really does make us a very special place. Conclude by saying that there's a lot of nice people in this room. There's a lot of people here that really make this a greater and grander and nicer world for us all to live in. And I'm very honored tonight to be able to say a few words in honor of Ken and Terry for all the great stuff that they've done that make this world a better place. So thank you for your
Okay, and now one of our trustees, Elizabeth Larson, is going to read our resolution, and then it'll be game time. We'll have a few words from Ken and Terry. Just a few.
So on behalf of the committee, I'd like to thank the people who did nominate Ken and Terry before I read this resolution. If they have not seen all the letters, it has been very gushing, and we're very deserving of this award. So now I'm going to read a resolution recognizing and honoring Ken and Terry Nate, recipients of the Batavia Public Library Leader Award. Whereas the Batavia Public Library is proud to recognize outstanding individuals who have made a significant and lasting impact on the library's mission and service to the community. And whereas Ken and Terry have demonstrated extraordinary commitment and service to the library and the Batavia community for more than a decade. And whereas Ken and Terry launched and have sustained Inclusion Game Night at the library for over 10 years, an inclusive, welcoming program that fosters community, friendship, and belonging to individuals of all abilities. And whereas Ken, a gifted performer, has volunteered his time and talent as a comedian and magician, delighting library audiences and promoting joy and connection through entertainment. And whereas Terry, a dedicated special education teacher with the Mid-Valley Special Education Cooperative, has contributed her professional expertise and compassionate spirit to ensure the success and accessibility of Inclusion Game Night. And whereas Ken and Terry exemplify the library's mission of enriching lives, sparking curiosity, and fostering an inclusive and informed community. And whereas their contributions have created a unique and special experience for patrons and have helped advance the goals of the Batavia Public Library through sustained volunteerism, advocacy, and programming. Now therefore be it resolved by the Board of Trustees of the Batavia Public Library District hereby recognizes Ken and Terry Nate as recipients of the 2025 Batavia Public Library Leader Award in honor of their exemplary service and commitment to the library and the people of Batavia, adopted at the board meeting on the 17th day of June, 2025. Congratulations.
I believe Christine also wants to say a few words. No, come on. Because there are so many people who want to sing their praises. Christine was one of the people who nominated.
It's been a while since I've been back to Batavia Public Library, and I can't imagine a better occasion for it, so congratulations to you both. And I gotta say, when Terry first approached the library about renting the meeting room for a private party for her daughter and friends, I had no idea how the result would change so many lives. Offering to make it a library event was the best decision we could have made. At the very first game night, 16 people attended, and I know there are at least a couple of them in this room.
Can we stop there for a second? If you were here the very first one, can you stand up? The very first one. So,
Richie, there we go. Thank you. I was pleased with that turnout. But Terry kept contacting people and reminding people and carpooling with people. And pretty soon, after 10 years, I think we got up to 50 to 60 people per game night. It was amazing. We learned if we could get people in to come to game night just once, they would probably be back. Sometimes that took a while, and you were really persistent with a few people, and it's wonderful that they've become regulars. So Terry has always been a wonderful host for the program, and I felt like my job was just to support what you were doing. And Ken, you provided such great entertainment, and I appreciate it. All the support you gave everybody, and everybody left with a smile on their face. Thanks to both of you. Also, Ken tells wonderful stories. I don't know how many he shared with you, but he shared with me the story of what happened to the original bucket number 6 from Bozo's Grand Prize game. So if you want to know, he's the one to ask. So I'm grateful to have learned so much from Terry and Ken as game night has changed over the years and we figured out what worked, including bingo with prizes and guest bingo callers. That was amazing. It was also, Mallory, you mentioned it was your favorite program to run. It was my favorite program to run too, because it was always such a great party. And I'm grateful it's continued to help the participants find friends and gain social skills. With Terry and Ken's help, I hope it helps for years more. Congratulations.
So these two guys walking a library. I know when we came out here to start this, Terry had this in her head to find a place where everybody could come. The library was exactly that place. And Jolene, where's Jolene? She's here. That's where we first started with. She was in the youth department though, and the kids started to outgrow that, and then we moved it to Christine and then Mallory, and how we're running it now. But we've had so much more support through the community. Right here in the front of me, here right there, Talitha from the she's the popcorn lady. She brought popcorn. Yes, she had to be the popcorn. Otherwise,
She's been a wonderful volunteer too.
that's right. Helps me out. We get help from different students. I know Charlotte's out here. She always helps me. Yeah.
Charlotte is currently a senior at Batavia High School, and she has been just wonderful in my classroom, and she decided to come to Inclusion Game Night, and we've been so happy to have her. She's been helping Ken with the Bozo game.
We're going to play those buckets tonight because we got prizes. Prizes, man. And I see Brian Stanishevsky was one of the first people we ever met when we came here. We were shocked to the system that my daughter and Brian, they were in, they were both in kindergarten.
No.
You were in kindergarten in AGS.
What?
I know that's Brian. He already had the beard. That was that. Still looks the same. I want to point out that when she comes to this game night, she doesn't say anything. And now, here we go, look at this. I know, you egg her on. You got that whole deal going. No, but we are happy that the library was definitely the reason this was able to happen. First of all, you've got this loading that's exactly right here. And we have sometimes 3 people in wheelchairs. I see 1, 2. Yeah, so to have that going and all the support, there's no way this happens. You know, we're just putting the people together. That's right, Kristen. There's another person I know for a long time. And I also want to note, that the Senator DeWitt and his wife has joined us here tonight. So I know you wanted to thank a few people.
Yes, I do want to thank some people. So I'm very nervous. He's the talker. I just want to thank you. All of the peers that ever come, all of the Batavia High School students who ever come to help out. A lot of them have gone on to college through the years. Every year we get new crops of students who want to come out and help out. I see Tessa is here. Stand up, Tessa. Charlotte, stand up. Susie so much, and tell all your friends, because we need, the spirit of the whole idea of this in the beginning was we really wanted inclusion. So we wanted all people to come, and we also wanted to offer service hours. Well, the library is the one that came up with the service hours for people who are volunteering. So if you need those for college, just tell your friends. This is a great place to come do it. We have snacks, we have prizes.
The best nights we have here, though, is when we get an equal matchup of the general.
Yes, yes.
So if we get, sometimes we can get 10, 15 students that come and play the games with our...
I also wanted to acknowledge Bud, my friend Bud.
Bud is
If you
here.
could just stand up for just a second, Stephen.
Hey, Stephen.
So Stephen's been coming. He has been our candy prize man forever. He loves that job of being the one that passes out the candy for the prizes for bingo. Richie, could you stand up, please? Richie Perez is one of the first people who ever came to Inclusion Game Night, has been coming ever since, except when he's on vacation, and I'm always jealous whenever he's on vacation. And Richie loves to call bingo. That's his favorite thing, I think, to do, is to call bingo.
And he's the best greeter.
And he's the best greeter, yes, 100%. He loves to welcome every single person to Inclusion Game Night. So, and he also attends the Valley Sheltered Workshop and was a student of Mid-Valley Special Education Cooperative. So, yes. And, I want to, okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. If you're a Mid-Valley Special Education Cooperative staff member, stand up. Go ahead. You all inspire me. You all inspire me, every one of you, in a different way. So I really do appreciate you being here and taking your time out tonight to be here and just be here for us. So thank you.
Love you too.
Thank you. I know, I feel the love. Oh, way too much today. And then one more thing, I could not. Sue, you have to come up here. I'm so sorry. But I'm making you do it. Come here. Sue Brutus, you guys. My best friend. I mean, you know, you want to put like, you know, where we're at, but yes, this is Sue. Sue has been my friend for many, 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 many years. We've been work partners forever. We've been paraprofessionals together. She's still a paraprofessional for Batavia Public Schools. I think this is her last year, we'll see. Sue has been here since the beginning as well. Inclusion Game Night would not be what it is without Sue as well. So I really Brittany, can you please stand up too? Brittany is Sue's daughter. Brittany has also been here from the beginning. She has helped people play bingo, gone out of her way to come when she maybe didn't even feel well, anything. She made it a priority to come, and there's certain people here that really love to hang out with her here and receive her help. So thank you so much.
I just saw my main nemesis in the back there, Cooper. I just want to explain something. Cooper.
Hi, Cooper.
Cooper can beat me twice in like 30-some seconds in 4 across. It irritates me. I want to win. So one day, I actually defeated him in Candyland. And his response was, well, that's a game of chance. 4 across is a game of skill.
I don't forget people, but I do want to acknowledge Kristen Malkowski, who's here with her mother, Teresa. And she is, I'm so surprised to see you. I'm so happy to see you. Thank you, Kristen. I really appreciate you being here. Hi. Hey, Kristen. I'll come say hi to you in a minute. And then Savannah, can you stand up too for just a second? Savannah's also one of the Savannah in my classroom with Richie and some others that used to come. They moved away, some of them. But Savannah's been coming since the beginning, and I know it means a lot to her to be here every time. And I'm sorry to your mom and dad for all the stuffed animals at your house. I apologize for that. And Adam was a student of mine too. He's here, and he is missing, I'm going to tell you, Wheel of Fortune with us. And that's a big deal. It is a very big deal.
I want to point out one thing. When we have this bingo game, there are students here that will not talk to you. Adam's one of them. You talk a lot. But they'll call bingo. You know, and it's well, Ryan's one of them. His own mother is surprised when he's out there, B7. You know what I'm saying? He's got a great voice. He can really do it. We just pray that Richie does not get one with the letter I. Because if that I comes out, you're going to hear it a few times. Right, Richie? Yeah! We have the prizes tonight. I wanted to mention that we have recipients of 23 pizzas, thanks to Thrivent, living generously. We have pizzas. They partnered up here with Little Caesars, and yeah. And you're welcome. We're gonna have pizza. We got cupcakes. Talitha's brought popcorn.
I'll stop talking, but I just wanted to thank you again. I know I'm missing people. I love you all. So thank you so much for coming. One last thing. I'm sorry. Just one more thing. I forgot. I do want to make a point of letting you know that we really do want to encourage teenagers to come and be volunteers, because that is what we really are looking for. We love the adults to come and help out. It's great, but we really would love to have more teenagers coming, so to help out, because that's, you know, it's very meaningful when you have all the same age group and helping each other. So, all right, thank you so much.